see if that worked. But hey, guys, welcome to episode number 12. Hold on, it's still not going, huh? Hold on. Okay, there we go. Well, what's going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 13 of 58 Vice City Fun Streams. You guys recall, we did not do, once again, we did not miss our opportunity to do Final Fantasy 16, since it's only been a couple weeks again. I want to get a new episode probably Monday of next week, since 11 and I had a good pretty much had a good gathering going into Virginia Beach, guys, within the next 2 weeks already. We've been looking at some good things, and can make it so everything else is on landscape, so we pretty much had a good meeting last night, and my future fiance and myself, we finally had a little time together, pretty much to go through the day, and everything else is going to be spotless, but without any side rotation, and just to have something else fragile, if we look at it. So we're going to have plenty of exploration, going out for good supper and whatnot, and I'm hoping we don't have any errors today. I would assume we won't. Hopefully. We can say we're not out of reach. We can say we're not of commission, or something like that, but we'll see how everything else goes today. But as far as what today's date is, guys, probably my sweetheart won't be coming in because she's usually asleep every time, pretty much every morning. But I don't see anything else being pretty much out of the way, or getting out of the cam, or anything else is not being persuaded. But today's date, guys, is September 18th. Actually, September 19th. September 19th, guys, 2023. I bring you guys episode number 13 of GTA Vice City Fun. Oh, good to see you. Michelle Tagatti, how you doing? Happy belated Tuesday morning for you today. How are you? I'm always am the super channel, guys. I always am. Always am. But if you guys want to catch more GTA Vice City Fun streams, you guys have been giving it the tremendous popularity.
You want this?
Everybody else cannot thank themselves enough, that's for sure. But on that, guys, if you guys want to catch more every Tuesday and Wednesdays, you guys can hit that like button. Like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream. I'm just going to say what we have on social media. And that would be, guys, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Nothing else would really be posterized, or pretty much be given. I can't think of anything, as far as I know. But on the guys, you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. But yeah, guys, I did have a good evening yesterday, and ever since we had an error over Final Fantasy 16 yesterday in the morning, and anything else would not be punctual, or suicidal and whatnot. But other than that, guys, I've been sleeping in. I had a couple naps, and nothing else would really be certified, or what do you call it, guys, confidant. But we did get a tour. I believe going into Virginia Beach. That's what I'm saying. We will be departing in the next couple weeks in the morning. But I think everything's gonna be terrific. It's gonna be awesome, and we're gonna have plenty of downtime, as far as we know, to go forward here today. As far as anything else goes, making sure everything else is top notch. And people haven't told me who I'm rooming with going forward. But my partner's got a nice roomie. So it does have a nice roomie when it comes to taking upgrades. Taking upgrades, guys, on blood sugars, and you guys won't believe what my sweetheart's blood sugar was. Actually, her upgrade was earlier this week. Apparently, guys, so it's recently down to, damn, guys, if I had to guess, she was down to 39, which I think it's ridiculous, but it's not the first time she really had, pretty much a bad upgrade. If apparently she was feeling a little more shaken, if you will, today, but not as much as we would like. But you know what they say, guys? People know how to drink plenty of water, plenty of liquids and whatnot, how to eat healthy. But everybody knows the understatement to that. So everybody else knows how to, keep your health 100%. Think so everything else is being seen, not, have your head full of steam, if you look at it. Full of salt and pepper, a lot of sugar and whatnot, and, everybody's got their idea. To keep your health, making sure you feel 100% healthy, making sure you're feeling nice and good for yourself, and somebody you love, or the same with, or see how your family's doing, and I also haven't been to a concert for a while either, but the last trip we did go to, guys, it was Pigeon Forge, and it was exactly over, I want to say it's been a couple years. It's only been like damn guys, if I had to guess, it's been 2 years or something. But obviously, since we're taking on Virginia Beach, I think it's gonna be enormous. I think it's gonna be a little more epic. I mean, I'm not saying Pigeon Forge is not bad if it's flip or anything. I mean, all I'm saying is Virginia Beach was interesting. It really was, it was fun, it was, fine entertainment, good stuff in between, and you guys look at it, if you will. What's up, Daisy? Mega love shout out, good to see you. By the way, nice profile today. How are you on a nice Tuesday morning? But also, guys, if you look at it, alongside our 429 mods and our exciting, wonderful, amazing followers today. Our followers, guys, means our companions, and my highest mods count all together is 429, which is pretty much good and majestic. Ernie Rose, making love shout out, good to see you. Can you guys like and share the stream for me? Like and share the stream, follow and share, guys, on social media. Remember, guys, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. But other than that, guys, I had a good night's sleep, and I was watching my Steelers beating the Browns last night. We won 26-22, by the way. So I pretty much fell asleep, and I wasn't watching a lot of wrestling yesterday. I was just focusing on week 2 of the Steelers. So I was watching some of that to go through today, and watched a bit of highlights this morning, and everything else is more to wind the reins. Or not be mistaken, or doing whatever does not cause problems or concerns, or pretty much any other way around. But it's kind of like watching your favorite football team, soccer team, baseball team. A lot of people are Tigers fans, a lot of people are Nationals fans, Red Sox. What do you call guys? Red Sox, Reds, Cleveland Indians, formerly known as the new Cleveland Guardians. Your Bronx Bombers, guys, New York Yankees, for example. Everybody's got their favorite international favoritism team. If you're cheering from a standpoint, as long as you don't call yourselves the Italian Stallion, known as Rocky Balboa from the Rocky movies. Well, if it isn't, what's up, Duds? How you doing? If it isn't Dutsy Duts, welcome back, buddy. Make a love shout out to my good friend Duts, ladies and gentlemen. For our 429 mods and our amazing, exciting companions, that know me, guys, followers, and are good friends of ours. But first, you guys, like and share the stream on the social media, and you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Always remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. The awesome and very creative and popular. What is the word popular, guys? I always have to really repeat it, since people may like it. I mean, people really like it, adore it, have the excitement, the popularity on it. But yeah, guys, Popular. And also, guys, saying awesome, creative, and popular. And also, guys, knowledge is power. But we made and greet, guys, new committee members, new companions, one at a time. We have our 429 mods and our companions. Any good games you want to say, Dots? I mean, it's been a while since I haven't been inside your streams for a while. I mean, it has been quite some time, but anytime you start popping up on Twitter, you know, I see one. I mean, I'm not sure if I see what games you pretty much have been playing compared to Killer Day. Formlot, how you doing? Make a love shout out. Good to see you. Welcome to the stream. LYS, how are you? I see you pretty much changed your name to LYS today. Going forward to anything else that's not persuading. Oh, not going to Florida, not going to Minnesota. 24 correct gold. You're telling me, Dots. How you been today, buddy? What's up? That's what I say. In the words of LA Knight, let me talk to you. So, have you been playing any games lately? Dots, or not as much to really recommend. Jimmy Albert, how you doing, sir? Make a love shout out. Welcome. Well, here's a good question for you, Dots. If you want me to hang you up with something, are you going after Assassin's Creed Mirage or? Oh wait a minute, are you going after Spider-Man 2? I mean, I've heard some pretty good things about Spider-Man 2. I still want to get the games that I have never lost or haven't bought yet. And you guys understand too, 9 times out of 10, always in the chat with our awesome popular large group today. And those games are a little more satisfaction, and those games that I will recommend, that would be, what do you call it, guys, Diablo 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor and whatnot, and what are your thoughts on the new? Yeah, Alan Wake 2 should be good. I know that Spider-Man 2 is going to be interesting as well, because you guys understand too, 9 times out of 10, you guys really enjoyed the way I recently played, what do you call it, Spider-Man Miles Morales. I got my first Silver Desert with you guys during the time being back then. It said about 108 views. If you guys want to check out Miles Morales, that game is pretty good, I'll say that. It is sort of 10 out of 10. Oh, it might have been over a 9. I mean, I knew it was over a 9 back then, but if I can honestly remember, I mean, yes, Miles Morales was awesome. And I do know Spider-Man 2 is going to be wonderful. By the time we get to October, Love Night will be at Virginia Beach 2 weeks before Spider-Man hits. Which we will too, to be honest, but, you know, we've heard some good things about Spider-Man 2, Alan Wake, and Assassin's Creed Mirage, and, you know, I'm not sure about racing games. I mean, not as much as I could really recommend or try to outsmart it. I have to be honest with you, I got the Spider-Man games, but I'm really a huge fan. So, well, do you think, do you honestly think Spider-Man 2 is going to be our next Game of the Year candidate? I mean, I want to say Starfield's not going to really... I don't know if it's going to really matter for a lot of fans or a lot of people. A lot of people here in the United States, United Kingdom, or Japan. Or kind of like China, if you will. Or Singapore. But, I mean, the best games I see that I do want to see win... I mean, the games that are in that lineup going into the Game Awards this year. If you look at it, guys, in the chat, especially with you, Dots, a lot of you guys with our popular community, or popular large group, guys, with our 429 mods and our companions. I mean, you're talking Final Fantasy 16, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, which I can see that's winning almost having an opportunity of a lifetime. You guys look at so what else is there? Okay, guys, Diablo 4 is one of them. I think Spider-Man will just be a 5-minute wonder. Is there a reason why you would say that? I mean, yes, Spider-Man 2 is going to have a solid review. I mean, I think so, because... I mean, if people look at Miles Morales, the people that recently played Spider-Man 3 on the PS2, PS3, Xbox 360 and whatnot, Spider-Man 3 was not too bad. Based on the graphics, based on the gameplay, but I remember beating one Spider-Man game, maybe like 2 Spider-Man games over the years. But I haven't been in a Spider-Man game for a buttload of a long time. Coming out of a piggy bank where people can put their dollars in, people can put their chains in and whatnot. But did you real quick, Dots. Did you watch any gameplay on Starfield? I mean, somebody told me that Starfield's not gonna win, based on its beginning story. I mean, I'm not saying if it's so or not. I mean, with Spider-Man 2, I mean, not Spider-Man 2, excuse me, Starfield. Starfield did sue, no bad of a score. It did sort of 7 out of 10 recently, I think a couple weeks ago, maybe like over a week ago. And 9 times out of 10, if anything else would be spot on, and as far as anything else goes, you know, to kick off today, I mean, I want to say Spider-Man 2 is probably going to win. Actually, either that, The Legend of Zelda, or maybe Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I want to get those games too. You know, I mean, I don't have a Switch anymore, so basically, it would have to be nailed down to 2, if you will. Or anything else that would be in the top 3 for its measures. But, if I had to guess which ones that might be in the running, I'm not talking about that much for Starfield. I'm talking about either Tears of the Kingdom, Star Wars Jedi Survivor, Final Fantasy 16, maybe Diablo 4, because I've heard some good things about Diablo 4 as well. You know, that's really anticipated for a minute, but I can see some of them maybe winning. Maybe Zelda, you never know. But anyway guys, back to what I was saying about my introduction of my awesome, exciting Pablo Lodge community. A Pablo Lodge group, guys, in total. Anytime we manage to meet new fine people, all we need to do, guys, is follow and Sam on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. I'm always saying social media 9 times out of 10 today. You know, you guys understand what the apps are. I'm gonna say are Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And I'm hoping we don't get any stupid errors this time today. I mean, if Final Fantasy 16 was about to have an error, you know, people would just get themselves crazy or insane, maybe a little bit upset and whatnot. But I won't promise you guys this. Final Fantasy 16 will be back a week from yesterday, so that's gonna be back next week. I want to get a new, popular, exciting episode before we go to Virginia Beach. But I might promote my popularity while I'm at Virginia Beach. You know, there's gonna be some good stuff to do by the time we get there today. You know, in a couple weeks or so. So I don't see why not being under disposal or anything else that's more to confront. But I will promote my popularity. So that's for you guys. Hardcore Lorian, make a love shout out, welcome. What's up, partner? Good to see you. As long as if you're watching a nice comedy movie, I would really recommend. Kind of like Free Guy, Mario, the new Super Mario Brothers movie, or watching Dumb and Dumber. That sounds funny. Maybe not even crazy, as a train of thought. But if you guys have an account today, guys, on Twitter, send me out and follow me. Me, guys, Jack Dawson. If you have nothing, you've got nothing to lose. I have been on Twitter, guys, under social media today. Over 5 years on Twitter. And the #1 seated milestone with you guys. Doesn't have everybody else's honest opinions. I have also been on Twitter. Not just Twitter, guys. No longer being the damn Bluebird, apparently. But having a stupid X on top of it. Pretty much over Mark Zuckerberg and Elon Musk. Musk, guys. M-U-S-K, if you will. But I have been on YouTube today, over 7 years. So what is that magic total, guys? What is that magic total? 5 and 7 is 12. So that's really interesting. The highest milestones I've ever had. So 5 and 7, guys, is 12 in total. How long I've been under social media. And also, guys, my true love and I. My love and I, guys, we've been together also for 2,411 days. We're so put on getting married, guys, without a shadow of a doubt. As long as if people smell what the Rock is cooking. When Dwayne Johnson did make his return this past Friday on SmackDown, and also, guys, Pat McAfee, what he really did, to be honest. Nothing else would really be encouraged or be challenged. Or pretty much make yourself meat bait or life bait. if we look at it. But also Theory did get his beating like a man, if you will, coming out of Dwayne The Rock Johnson and Pat McAfee, if you will, today. But I didn't watch a lot of wrestling. I mean, not as much as I would like, but I didn't watch not much highlights. I mean, a little bit, but not as much as anybody else would strongly recommend. Anything else that would matter, if you look at it. Be saying, make a love shout out, how you doing? If you guys ever wanna be a mod, you guys let me know in the chat. So that way you guys can drop your channel links, help our popular community, help our friends in the community and whatnot. You guys let me know in the chat if you want. I don't care. I don't mind if you guys do or not. Everybody's entitled to their strong, honest, grateful opinion. You know, honest opinions, good opinions, and also having wonderful, great tips, if you look at it. But all you guys gotta do, guys, is lend me your name, how long you've been active on Twitter, and so much more to be reckoned. Make sure there's a lot of smiles, popularity, anticipation. Everybody else is more instructive. And we're about to lose this guy too. Are we able to sue an enemy today? Oh, what's going on, to be honest? Go on a date with Mercedes. Well, Mercedes would be another idea too. What's up, Saudi? Make a love shout out, sir. How you doing? Like us out the stream, guys. Like us out the stream on our social media. But other than that, guys, let's wait transition to the other app. If you guys have an account on Steam, any sports, music, RPGs, action adventure, or any shooting games, that is really not the bad course on anything. Talking about everybody else's nicest moods. Good moods, guys, bad moods. Actually, having good news, by the way, because no anybody else really wants bad news. Kind of like watching one performer after another.
Face blue smiling.
Thank you for saying, how you doing? Everybody's got their eyes on the bat. Can you say Mutsi Dala? Mahos Dala? What does that really mean? I'm not 100% sure with you. We're for a popular large group today. We're for 429 mods and our companions. I'm not sure what the understanding of that is, if I'm looking at it. But you guys can help yourselves, by the way. You guys can help yourselves a couple of different ways. You guys can use your own credit card, CREDIT, CARD. Just to see what games you really want to buy. You know? I know that my old friend Duds, who recently does live stream on, it's a meme in India. Oh, okay. I never noticed that, buddy. Are you from India, or are you from out of the country? I mean, just to really think about it for a minute. I mean, I'm not 100% sure. I've always lived in the United States. If we look at it today, as long as these guys are not crashing and burning, nothing else would really be relentless, or you don't have anything else to poke around with a stick, or poke somebody that is going to be a little more ticklish every once in a while. But seriously, guys, guys can help yourselves a couple of different ways. You guys can use your own credit card, or if you guys want to use another transaction, or whatever kind of space that you use. You know, just to help yourselves with your very first Steam account. My first ever name, guys, is Zach Dawson 93. If you guys do have an account on Steam, let me know in the chat if you want. If there's any exciting games, 4 games, you know, buy DLCs with games or 4 games on your personal computer, or anything else I would really recommend for a lot of people to play. Do you know Carrie Mate? I have no clue. Maybe Massetti with Danny Trio, maybe? I'm not 100% sure. I mean, people ask me every once in a while. I mean, you know, if I'm part Spanish and whatnot. I've always been half Mexican, and all I speak is, I only normally speak, guys, and that would be English only. But my point knows plenty of Spanish as well, if we look at it. But yeah, guys, 4 games with games. Any games you guys ever want to purchase. Look my name up, guys. Zach Dawson 93. But if you guys do not want to use your own credit card, you guys can go after Steam gift cards. Oh, thank you, buddy. You've seen my popularity, Dots. My sub has been worthy. My sub has been so good. Understandably. I'm going to get these guys with a shotgun too. As long as I'm not hitting anyone with a baseball bat. It's kind of like people in Zoe. How can we buy the Malibu Club? Well, I did purchase that before the end of the stream, if I remember, but it has been a while, if I look at it today. But yeah, guys, if you ever wanna... Now, speaking of Steam, if there's anything you guys can put on the Steam gift card, you guys can put in 25. If you guys think that's not nearly enough for you guys to buy any exciting games, any popular games, with DLCs for games, any games you guys really want to get into, any games you want or need, people can research any game they want. You know, any stuff that they want. You know, anything else to partake in. As much as anything else, it's more to acquire. Anytime you get a chance. You know, any games that's more popular, you guys can look at them on the search bar anytime you need to. So that way you guys can feel the popularity, feel the music, excuse me, feel the exciting adventure too. You know, anything else that people want to see on the game, you look at it. DLC, guys, always stands for downloadable content. Which it obviously does altogether to begin a nice Tuesday morning. So you guys can put 25 on a card. If you guys think that's never enough, never enough, you guys can put in $50 on the Steam gift card. And you guys can put $100 on a Steam gift card today too. So you guys can go as much as you want. If you guys think whatever games that do not bother you, with awesome graphics, popularity, strong entertainment, anything else is not too bad of a game. Whatever it's rated mature, rated team. You know, playing board games. You know, we might bring board games on the way to the trip too. Unlimited money cheat. Well, apparently my body armor is not much higher than it really is. I mean, I was watching one YouTuber, but I haven't recently watched this one YouTuber by the name of Car Enthusiast. He's been getting a lot of popularity on his channel. And so have we too, if we look at him. Remember guys, Jack Dawson is the most exciting, popular, extraordinary, wonderful, popular name of all time. It really is, and as long as no one else is listening to Egyptian music. Now as we get to games that people want to see, if you guys are in the RPGs, Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, God of War, I don't think Mario's not much of an RPG, not as much as I would like, but I do recently play Mario every once in a while. But I haven't gone back to Mario. I haven't gone back to Mario hacks, Super Mario World hacks, guys, back in my day on the PC to begin here today, but I've been concentrating on current stuff. But don't forget, guys, I have been working at T for 5 weeks now. So, because I did replace this one guy that's no longer living in that much part of Ohio, if you will. But not as much as it could really take it. I'm always a hardcore badass, guys, when it comes to RPGs. I love role-playing games. I enjoy a lot of games involving it, and you know, it's nice to have something much more soothing and much more relaxing. So to see how good of a game it really is. You know, people don't know what kind of games that people may or may not be missing. But you know, guys, RPGs, remember, I'm always a hardcore badass when it comes to games like that, you know. Any possible genre that's more to read. You know, have a strong circumstances. Have something that's not much more to really hang over. You know, feel the music, feeling the groove, and whatnot. Nice pickup. But any games that people really want to purchase, you guys gotta look at the trailers too. Look at the previews for any game you guys really want to play it so badly. So unforgiving. You know, making sure they're great. Making sure the voices sound good, sound awesome. To see what people are talking about and whatnot, and you guys can buy any games you want on Steam. The games are right there if you want. But I'm never giving up on any RPGs compared to Final Fantasy. God of War Ragnarok, guys, was so good. I mean, that shit was really good. You know, the popularity was amazing. You know, even though there was a lot of stuff to participate, despite the fact, guys, when it comes to a lot of popularity, a lot of exploration. You know, I love exploration every time, guys, all the time. You know, I don't escape that much when it comes to exploration. You know, grinding, taking on bosses, taking on enemies, taking on a lot of grinding everywhere. But nothing else would really be soothing, you know? RPGs are the best thing for you guys. You know, so that way you guys can play Final Fantasy, Assassin's Creed, I do love myself some Assassin's Creed. I normally do. Kind of like having some ice cream. I've always thought, guys, ice cream was the best fitting for me. You know, I used to be in chocolate, but my ass is into vanilla. I'm more into vanilla ice cream as I normally am, so that way nothing else would really be fat, full, or kind of like skinny, if you look at it. But nothing else would really be punctual. You know, the pile of the road. You know, bond to bond. You know, circulation, configuration, or not a lot of complaining either. But you guys can go after any RPG games you really want to benefit. Now, if you guys are into sports, you guys know what you guys understand what I'm about to say about sport. About any sports immortality. Any baseball, racing, tennis, golf, billiards, football, basketball, billiards, ping pong, tennis, soccer. You guys can buy any sports games anytime you want. But if you're thinking about pre-ordering any sizable games, like the new DLC for Resident Evil, going after Spider-Man 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, I want to get those games so bad enough. But I won't be able to get two of them at the same time because my love and I's butt we're gonna be tired from Virginia Beach. I don't know if I'm gonna have a lot of spending after that. I mean, I would like to, but those games, guys, are up for grabs today. You know, you guys can pre-order any games you want, when you want, anytime you want. But the best place you guys can pre-order the games, and like for example, guys, Spider-Man 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, going after the new Payday 3, or going after the new DLCs for no problems on Fortnite. They do have the wrestling people. For example, guys, Seth Rollins, Becky Lynch, the Man, Bianca Belair on Fortnite. The 16-time world champion, guys. The 16-time world champion, John Cena. John Cena, guys. Tied with the Nature Boy. The Nature Boy, guys. The Nature Boy, guys, himself, Ric Flair. But I don't think Ric Flair's in. I don't think he's on Fortnite. But I don't think he is. But he's really done it all, basically. You know, with Evolution. You know, with Triple H and whatnot, and everybody else you guys can think of. They are suitable to the status on the DLC. A lot of people are a huge fan of when it comes to the facts, guys, on good stuff on Fortnite. I don't know if I want to ever get into Fortnite with you guys today, but there is some good stuff to do. There really, really is, guys, when it comes to Fortnite. You know, Fortnite is one of the best popular games that people have played for a long time. I mean, Fortnite got started back in, I think exactly the PS4, guys. PS4 and I think the Xbox One, and also on the Switch and also on Steam. I mean, people play the game non-stop service. Family Tismo, how you doing? What's up, Bobby Gamer? How you doing? Can you guys like and share the stream for me? Like and share the stream, guys. Follow Sarah on our social media. I'm gonna say this once again, guys. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. Never give up, guys. Never surrender. And to have good processors and everything else is more progressive. My butt's a little bit tired. My butt's a little bit tired, but you know, I did have a good night's sleep last night, and I was thinking about my sweetheart. But she's recently, she suddenly has not had she did not buy a new phone charger. But I might get myself one more charger before we go to Virginia Beach. Well, I might, if I look at it today. But my next check, guys, it's gonna be after this week. Once I do go back to work, guys, it's coming Thursday, Friday, and Saturday this week. And then I think I'm off that upcoming Sunday. I mean, I always get my new schedule, guys. I always check out what days I'm working, or whatever days I'm pretty much off. But I'm always off every Tuesday and Wednesdays, guys, due to bowling and, you know, relaxing on Wednesdays. That's what I normally am casually. Well, look me up, guys. Zach Dawson 93 on Steam. If you have any questions or answers, go to any games you want to buy, any RPGs, sports on anything. No, pretty much anything else the same, normally, guys, on paper. But alrighty, guys, remember, 100% of a guarantee. Love, support, and respect is the key, guys. Stay awesome and very creative and popular. And also, guys, knowledge is the key. Instead of saying knowledge is power, knowledge is key, guys. If you guys want shoutouts, always 100% correct. Remember, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet. And the most very important thing is we watch videos in full. Like and share the stream, guys. Give it as much watch hours anytime you want. Like and share the stream, guys. Follow and share it. Meet and greet, guys. We watch videos in full. Like and share the stream. Follow and share, guys, under our social media. And so much extra, and so much more to involve. Well, real quick, guys, my highest totals. My totals today, guys, since I still cannot think of a good YouTube poll question for you guys. Ever since there was a damn error yesterday. It only lasted almost 50 minutes. And I think we'll probably do more than that today. But guys, we do new episodes of this. GTA Vice City Fun streams every Tuesday and Wednesdays. And we normally do. But I'm not gonna bring one game back, and that is Tactical Reborn. Because that's it. I mean, apparently, guys, that's it won't be traded in at GameStop. So that's been kind of like a price for GameStop not to really pull in. But anything else is forced to be reckoned with, so I want to trade that one in, and I also want to trade in Neo. But yeah, I doubt that's really going to happen. Because, I mean, Neo is only again almost $3, maybe like almost $2 or something. But it really strongly recommends. How much it could really involve on cash or put on store credit on a GameStop gift card, if you look at it. So, remember, guys, Tactical Reborn won't be able to get a damn price sign. So that's been a problem under GameStop, but Neo can. But here's the thing, guys. Neo can still basically be traded in too. It's not like I'm gonna get a whole lot. I probably won't. I mean, I've had these two games, I think, for a good amount of time. I don't know if my love wants to have them or not. I mean, she can buy these two copies off of me, or anybody that wants to name a price off the bat. I strongly want to get rid of these two games. You know, I'm more of a PS5 person, since I'm no longer a PS4 person. I mean, I still play PS4 games on my number one seated console, or number one seated system of all time. You know, just to have games be brought back in the schedule with popularity all over it. Anything else is not even claustrophobic. Alright, guys. But since that stuff's gonna be kid aside, or anything else that's more polarized or a strong maneuver, a strong result, well, when I do go back to bowling tonight, guys, the first opening day, I saw the 130, guys, and a 153 last week. Before I did two of my games, for the most part of it, I did shoot a 180 string. I saw the 180 with a double strike, and I didn't convert one split last week, and I converted the 2-7, and I did not. I left the 6-7, not once but twice. So I'm like, well, I don't know how I'm gonna really convert it, but guys, my favorite shot is the strike. Everybody loves the strike, guys. Now my least favorite shot is splits. Even though I cannot convert them a whole lot, everybody's entitled to whatever ball that is strong in the arsenal, a strike ball, a spare ball. Now people can try to convert any multiple pins for a spare, but remember, guys, my highest average is 223, my high singles are 205, and my highest triple is a 370. I have been bowling, guys, for over 21 years now, which is really amazing, and it's so thankful. You know, it's been a long time for me. I've also been tuning guys for a little over 3 years too. So that's really good, the same way at the same time. But alright guys, we got some in-game news to talk about today. I want to hear what you guys think. Hopefully we're not having an error or having a cause of distraction with the internet today. But, today's date, guys, is today's Tuesday, and a nice Tuesday morning. Something about more cozy. It's far better than ever. You know, it doesn't have a nice opportunity to, you know, make it so nothing else is silent. Nothing else is really under progression and whatnot. But today, guys, I always do in-gaming news every 19 to 20. Now, I honestly, people deserve to have a lot of not any complaining or anything. But today, guys, I want to hear what you guys think. You guys hear my thoughts all the time. I want to hear what you guys think repeatedly. Today's date, guys, is September 19th, 2023. So we do go back to our good stuff tonight, guys. Let's really confirm. I don't know if I'm live streaming tomorrow morning or not. But my love and I will have Bible study, by the way. So we're going to strongly have that no later than 12 o'clock. You know, it says to go forward and have a lot of... It's not trustworthy. And there goes passages, guys. They pretty much parked at the wrong system. And 9 times out of 10, guys, at the wrong point, at the wrong time today. Okay, guys. Let's see what we got head over heels today. I bring you guys in gaming news. Today's date, guys, is September 19th, 2023. So, surprise. The new game, guys, called Lies of P, as it hits the Xbox Game Pass a day early. I've heard a couple of useful things about the game. It's called Lies of P, guys. I'm pretty sure there's, I think there's probably a couple previews, if we look at it. I mean, yes and no, but obviously it's, I don't know if it's strongly recommending, if you will. But, let me look at this article today. So Lies of P, guys, did suit an 8 out of 10. People really adore some of the game. You know, like before joining, the Hindu Construction. How you doing, sir? Like and share the stream, guys. Like and share the stream on our social media. But here's the thing about this game, guys. It goes on to state the following. This game, guys, is called Lies of P. Now, for those of you that are wondering, is the game on Xbox Game Pass? Lies of P, guys, it is now available, guys, on Xbox Game Pass today. It's also a tiny bit earlier than it originally was planned, or pretty much been available at this time around. Now, the thing about this game, guys, is called Lies of P. It is an 8 out of 10 this past week, or kind of like this past weekend. But it did result in a good review, based on a couple of the consoles that are available for Lies of P. Or calling it Yo-Ho, Pirate's Life for me. Coming into Pirates of the Caribbean, or something. If you strongly recommend it, or pretty much have a sizable lead. Small lead, or kind of like a medium lead if you look at it. But not as much as under anything. This game is like a HTTP, PRP or not. I would think so, buddy. But I brought this game back a couple months ago. I mean, I miss playing it. You know, I wanted to do fun stuff with it. You know, that's why any game I do, guys, every 95 minutes plus, it's every Tuesday and Wednesdays. And that game does get that spot. Get that spot, guys, or gets that slot in return. Slot, guys, means it will go in between with the entry. That would reach that opportunity. Reach that ability. As much as anything else is in strong position. Or strong pollution. Nonetheless, if you will. Alright, guys, speaking of Lies of P today, showing a strong 8 out of 10. It was scheduled to hit Xbox Game Pass yesterday. As Day 1 does release tomorrow. But the Vice President of Xbox, guys, Games Marketing, by the name of Aaron Greenberg, he did obviously confirm in a post on X/Twitter a couple of hours ago that the game itself is officially, that's really confirmed all at one time. It is available, guys, on the Surface. So Aaron Greenberg did confirm it on Twitter. On Twitter, guys, /X today. So he did confirm that recently yesterday. I guess I fell asleep a little before 11 o'clock, so I was up till I think almost 10:45, maybe like over almost 10:30. But I did have a good night's sleep, if people are not begging for it. And nice pickup, guys. There he goes. As long as they're not throwing their balls in the gutter that much. Kind of like Swords F551 out of respect, or pretty much any honesty for it. But if we look at it at the course of any knowledge on Lies of P, people do take it onto social media. Guys, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. But the release, though, guys, has been a little more confusing. But the release date for the game was marketed, today, guys, is September 19th. Most of the game has been actually been confirmed, and it's only available now on Xbox. But it didn't hit Xbox consoles and Steam coming out this morning. But also 9 times out of 10, the PS5 version. However, and honestly, it's still yet to be scheduled to release tomorrow, or rather midnight tonight. So, of course, guys, there is plenty that people have not gotten their hands on Lies of P. But for those who did recently order the Deluxe Edition, you guys are getting access from, I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys already have already gotten early access back on September 15th of this month. So that way you guys can get to play the game already. You know, pre-order the Deluxe Edition at GameStop, Walmart, Amazon, maybe even Best Buy. You know, if you look at it, you know, I mean, I've heard a couple of good things about Lies of P. Basically, guys, maybe release dates have been pretty much a real lie all along. But Lies of P, guys, is a dark take on Pinocchio, where the player steps into the shoes of P, a puppet created by Geppetto, in a plagued city, guys, of Krat, where you must navigate a web of lies and secrets and find deadly puppets. So there's really not much to brag about, guys, or talk about, not much. But 9 times out of 10, Lies of P, I've heard this game is not bad, from what I'm hearing. From what a lot of people heard about, for instance. I may go after Lies of P down the road, but I still want to get the games I haven't bought, I haven't really lost yet. You know, like I said, Diablo 4, Star Wars Jedi Survivor. I still want to really recommend, guys, Assassin's Creed Mirage and Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 is really going to be blazing the trail soon. That game, guys, will be releasing a month from tomorrow. You know, same as usual. Well, same time, same channel, like anything else, is more to, you know, have something much more elusive. Or strongly recommend for the best games in the house. You know, what do you call it, guys? PS5, Xbox Series, and also on Steam. So there's really a lot of stuff to really navigate. I mean, talking about Lies of P. Lies of P, guys, is a good standard game. You know, if you guys already got it on the, pretty much under any circumstances, not much to be killed or forced to be upsetting or not being pissed off on a whole lot about any game that is not doing good on its reviews.
What are you doing, bro?
Lies of P, here's the thing, guys, Lies of P is not that bad. I mean, people are enjoying Lies of P, kind of like a movie, kind of like Castaway with Tom Hanks, kind of like Watson Lost. You know, all 6 seasons of Lost from ABC as a TV channel. If you look at it, it's one of the best TV shows as a series in an island. Pretty much one of the best of all time to really crucify and whatnot. But I mean, if you talk about island movies, you talk about Lies of P, when you talk about Life of P, you talk about Castaway, and other Journey movies. I don't think Journey to the Earth is one of them. Like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Vanessa Hudgens, or Anne Hathaway, or Josh Hutcherson, just to name a few. I know that Journey to the Earth 1 or 2 was not too bad. Well, I mean, the movie itself did not get, it recently did not get a bad taste review, but I thought it did a little bit strong, maybe kind of like okay. I mean, nothing else is more disposable to overreact on a few of them. Alright guys, next up. The actor Keanu Reeves, he wanted John Wick guys to be definitely killed at the end of the franchise, coming out of John Wick Chapter 4. But the producer, he honestly didn't make guys after the fourth one. Then they obviously didn't totally heed those wishes. So basically guys, he wanted John Wick to be killed after Chapter 4 of the entire John Wick series, John Wick movie franchise. And they are recently making a fifth one, guys. So I don't know when that's coming in. I want to say it's probably going to be next year. But see, guys, we all know, guys, I am going to be watching Borderlands next year. There's also other movies that are coming out. I think one of them, guys, is November. And just to have something that's more to excite yourself with your good moods. You know, it's fascinating moods or anything. I mean, you got the new Hunger Games movie, so that's coming out this coming November of this year. So, I honestly think I could see no other band thing involved in that movie. I mean, I honestly think the new Hunger Games is going to be interesting. Remember, you guys know Josh Hutcherson? The Lord of Kings is letting you know if you're interested. Yep, amen, but my brother. I'm always a Christian, man. I'm always a Christian, my man. Always am. I believe in the Lord. I'm always 100% Christian. Because my sweetheart may come back as a Christian. That's all that matters. You know, people don't go to church that much. But as long as people pray and pray, that's all I can really figure out every once in a while. I mean, that's all I can really strongly recommend, guys. People go to church. People go to, you know, funerals and whatnot, go to services. You know, that's to pay a lot of respects, you know. I mean, I haven't really been to church that much, but people know how to pray and pray. You know, for sports, family, friends, you know. Doesn't have something more to speculate. Having good discussions. Not as much if we have a good institution or having bragging rights every once in a while. Sometimes, maybe like 24/7. You know, having on the speeches and whatnot. You know, having good food and paying a lot of respects, if you will. But it's not too bad to organize. Alright guys, speaking of that, Mortal Kombat 1 fans are roasting. As they're roasting the hell out of the Nintendo Switch version. I don't like encourage anyone to go to church or SMT8s. But just pray once in a while and to be a good man. Yep. You know, people got the correct answer on top of it. And 9 times out of 10, to be the man, got to be the man. You know? I mean, anytime I go to Bible study with the people that are working at the art studio, or when my love and I are having a little extra time together and whatnot, you know, going across the street or going into a coffee shop or something. You know, I normally have Bible study with them every Wednesday now. You know, that's why I'm off every Tuesday and Wednesdays. You know, just get out of the house and get a little something to drink, get a little something to eat for the most part, and, you know, that's not exactly just to be stuck on anything else, but, and doing what people are doing. I mean, doing what I'm doing. That's to kill a lot of relaxation, to relax from work, or, you know, just to have anything else that's more to occupy, you know? You know, not being unable to start, but, you know, just to have a lot of freedom. And the Lord did give us a lot of freedom. It's not the same without Him, but, you know, I pray and pray nearly every day. You know, I pray and pray normally 24/7. And based on anything else, you know, if people don't know how to read the Bible a whole lot, then they're not going to church that much. You know, going to services, going to, you know, visitation. What people call it visitation, when people have a passing every once in a while. But not as much if we look at it. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get this passenger out of here. There you go. There you go. Make sure these guys are really hard to breathe. Not as much, guys, but I don't think Mrs. Doubtfire was a Christianity movie. But I have heard it was a fun movie.
I don't see more than any one video.
Is this like your first stream? I don't see more than any one video on your channel. Well, I always tell people though, I know my popularity. Techmon, or I mean, do you mind if I call you Tech, or Tech Monday or something? Techmon, to be honest, if you go to my live streams, if you press on live, you'll see more of my live streams. I mean, I do have one sort of video. I know my sweetheart when she sang the Phantom of the Opera. Was you guys have been giving it over, many of good views. If I cannot thank you guys enough for what you're doing. My love really appreciates it. My future fiance always appreciates it. If you go to live, you can start viewing my stuff if you want. But I do live stream normally 24/7, as long as anything else is to occur.
Hey, Janine says she's gonna hold you, so you need to call her.
What time?
Probably after 9 o'clock.
That'd be fine.
Oh my god.
That'd be fine.
I have a ton of streams.
OMG, you got tons of streams, yep. Well, to be honest, my popularity has been very good. My service has been all that good for the most part of it. But the highest view count that I obviously had, it's been a lot of popularity I've ever had. I mean that everybody else has really circulated and whatnot, or having a lot of features. Bringing a lot of content to the table. The highest I've ever had, Techmon was, so if I ever remember, I used to have over almost 1,500 views, if I ever remember correctly. But I've been to 1.3, I've been to 1.4 a couple times. Well, like I said, my popularity has been so good. I am not kidding at all. My stuff has been very, very good. It really is. People are enjoying it. People are having a lot of fun with it. Enjoying it. And look out, guys. We may have to get these guys out of the shadows. I'll just get them now. There you go. Nice slice of cake or a nice slice of heaven. Alright, guys. The movie, Elemental, it does score Disney Plus, Disney Plus's most watched premiere coming out of this year. Damon is my name. It's like Damon in Pokemon. That means a thing in Japanese. Nothing else. It's basically tech things. I don't think everybody else would really recommend on anything. But as long as people are not starving themselves to death on anything, that's all that matters. We've got an awesome popular group. I mean, the largest it's ever been before. I mean, that's why I've been on YouTube over 7 years now. I've been on Twitter for 5 years. Ever since they had the Bluebird for a while, they'd changed the damn logo to the X, based on Elon Musk or anything. It's a little more obvious, if people would have not changed it, people would have had the Bluebird back in hand. I would have liked to have the Bluebird back, to be honest. Trust me guys, I would too. Everybody would like it, but people are starting to live with it, as much as anything else goes. I support you, will tune to your streams if I'm free. I'm fine with that, buddy. I don't bite. I don't cause any trouble or disrespect on anything, but my stuff has been very popular. It really is. So the thing about Elemental, guys, it's a 10 million more. McTan Dame, how you doing? From the Kamara team. How you doing today, partner? Mega love shout out. Mega love shout out. McTan Dame from Texas. All I need is to live in Texas. Alright guys, I may not sing right now. But yeah guys, here's the thing about The Little Mermaid in Elemental. Elemental, guys, saw 10 million more. Elemental did see 10 million more viewership over The Little Mermaid. I mean, people don't have to take anything from Elemental or The Little Mermaid. I mean, people have seen half and half of the movies. I did not see the new live action movie of The Little Mermaid. United States, yes I am. I'm from the United States, my man. I mean, my brother. Zay Music, how you doing? Make a love shout out, good to see you. Guys, I'm gonna say social media from now on. Like us out of stream, guys, like us out of stream. Like us out of stream. Follow us, guys, on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And that's where social media really is. Well, everybody else can find it, follow it, expand it. You know, everybody's entitled to really expand how much of a group or popularity can really fit in. Nice pickup, guys. Now we have our body armor in hand. Well, my love and I were at our 6th year of our anniversary of Night to Sign, and we did A Whole New World from Aladdin. We did obviously do that for the most part. It's a sing karaoke's audition sometimes, so we can sing together. I mean, the only person I would sing with, guys, I would only sing with my future fiancé. And trust me, guys, I would. You know, we sang Aladdin, A Whole New World, and our 6th year anniversary of Night to Sign. And we didn't get 3rd place, guys, at a talent show. Well, I have a British accent. There's really not much to really expect or any tutorial. But everybody's entitled to any honest opinions. Because I'm gonna go and get these creeps out of here. We got shot after shot, and there you go. But yeah, guys, my love and I would always sing together. I mean, maybe with a friend, maybe with a family member or something. But I've never sang with any of them, to be honest with you. So, my love and I are the first ones that would really sing with anything. Aladdin, Titanic, or Hercules, if you look at it. Techbot says, I was searching for a tutorial in Vice City Mission. Just to find your stream. Find your stream, yeah. Well, Vice City has begun a lot of popularity. I did see a little over 300 plus views. And that was last week. And also Skywalker too. I mean, Skywalker's at almost 300 even. Was I think it is, but I'm not sure. I'm not gonna sing anything better than that. Oh, just to have fun, right? I mean, I don't see why not. I mean, I used to sing in choir, you know, back in high school. I mean, I've only been out for over 9 years. My sweetheart's been out for 18. I mean, you talk about 2014, and then the previous year was back in 2005. That's a strongly think about it. Went for a good solution. You know, to have a singing career, a bonding career. Anything else is more to reach ahead of it. So, it's all about having a lot of fun and something to really start with. You know, people love to sing. People love to eat. People like to really attract them. And if you look at it, it's more to have a good description or having a nice contract. Alright guys, next up. Both Xbox Series X and S, as they became the mid-generation refresh consoles, are apparently coming in the upcoming year, guys, of 2000 and the next year, guys, is 2024. It appears the upgraded Xbox Series X, guys. It's hard for me to understand your accent. Well, the reason why I've got a British accent, my man, is because I've been getting it from normally sometimes TV shows, sometimes movies. But I know Robert De Niro does not do any British accents as an American. But he is 80 years old now. He's 80, and he's in a movie with Leonardo DiCaprio called Flowers of the Killer Moon. My two love and I were talking about it over the weekend, as he said that she doesn't wanna watch it over another 3-hour movie. like we did with like when we recently watched the Batman with Robert Pattinson, Zoe Saldana, and the others to begin with. And yeah, I mean, to be honest, I mean, I would say yes or no, but it all depends. English is my third language, so even normal accent is a little bit tricky for me. Well, I mean, everybody's got their own language. People speak Philippines, people speak Spanish. As long as the song is not going nuts or anything, you know, people have the strong language. Spanish, Mexican, Latin, French, anything. I mean, people can speak any language they want, you know? You know, as long as it's a good fresh start for people.
Hey, Jack and back.
Hey, what's up, Element? How you doing, sir? Inspect Element? Make a love shout out, brother. How you doing? Mega love shout out. How you doing, sir? Welcome back. Welcome, guys. Like us out of the stream. Like us out of the stream. Follow us out, guys, on the social media. Welcome, guys. Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. So, any good stuff today, Element? Well, not very much to really, trust anything. Alright, guys, let me look at the Xbox symbol. Actually, I'm not gonna read that one. Because I'm never in the Xbox as much as I used to. Unless I pretty much am not, but, you know, everybody's got their own, pretty much good slice of heaven. Good slice of other stuff to really enjoy, have a lot of exploration, a lot of fun and whatnot, or anything else that's top notch. Element says, I'm about to do a heist in GTA 5. Oh, sweet. Are you looking forward to GTA 6 next year? I mean, I want to say the game's gonna be great. That's all I'm gonna say. Does it have any good scenes on it? I mean, I think so, but I mean, it may or may not be the next game of the year. Do you only stream old games? Well, that's a good question. That's an honest good question right there, Tech. I do 4 games every week now. I do Final Fantasy 16 every 3 to 4 days a week, between an hour and 25 to an hour and a half plus. I do this game 95 minutes plus every Tuesday and Wednesdays. I do Skywalker. What Skywalker means, guys, Lego Star Wars Skywalker Saga every Thursday and Fridays with the same time. And then Final Fantasy 3, guys. Final Fantasy 3 remaster episodes. I mean, not exactly the standard version of Final Fantasy, but the pixel remaster of Final Fantasy to begin with. So I do new episodes of that every Saturday and Sundays. I don't do wrestling as much as I used to anymore, but I'm more into sports and I'm more into turn-based RPGs when it comes to Final Fantasy. I got 100% in all achievements. Oh, congratulations, buddy. Apparently my love wants me, actually guys, my true love wants me to help her out with Skywalker. And I told her, I said, well, whatever time we've got to spare, we may have the time to do it, but the last time I helped her out with any game, it's been a while. And yes, it has, guys, it's been a while for at most an amount of time, or a lot of research and see what we got to really connect with. You know, to see what's next on the table. You know, not to argue with it, or not to prevent anything with it. You know, not really have any violence to it. I'm still doing side missions. You know, I would be back in the main missions for the most part, but it's really not much to really consider. I feel like GTA 6 won't reach our expectations. I mean, there's a limit. For increasing realism. And some GTA 5 looks so good, but what more can they do? I mean, I don't think GTA 6 is gonna be. I don't think the game's gonna be stupid, to be honest. I mean, if they really wanna settle themselves down on anything, they could add GTA Online on top of it, but I mean, if it wins next year's Game of the Year, I doubt it's really gonna beat out any other games precisely. I mean, who knows? We might get the next we might get The Last of Us Part 3 down the road. I mean, we might get that next year. Oh, okay, buddy. Best of luck to you, Inspect Element. Make a love shout out, and I will see you in the next one, buddy. But also, if we look at it, I mean, people are a little more excited. I mean, you know, Manifestation. I mean, they are thinking about getting GTA 6 next year. I mean, if that bot doesn't, if that shit doesn't come out next year, people are gonna be upset about it. I mean, if I had to guess if it's coming out next year, it might or it might not. I mean, it might be out 2 years later. And the other game too. True. People were a little more pissed off about it, and basically, they just wanted to get their hands on GTA 6 all of a sudden. And I mean, I see what they're going with it. I mean, yes and no. It's just I've only been in plenty of GTA games back in my day, but it's been a long time. You know. I mean, I got bored with GTA Online. I mean, the reason why is it's because I didn't want to play any more of it. I mean, I didn't really want to, precisely, but, I mean, Rockstar Gaming does an amazing job. I mean, not exactly with, Grand Theft Auto, but also, guys, 9 times out of 10, with the Red Dead games. The Red Dead Redemption games, to be honest, and those games are, I mean, Red Dead 2 has been awesome, as people would really realize it. So I don't see why not. I mean, obviously, yes and no, but I mean, Red Dead 2 was very good. So people would really ask themselves that one question: do they obviously prefer? Here's the thing, guys. Check this out for a minute. I mean, what do you call it, guys? Do people like it when they play GTA Online on Grand Theft Auto? I mean, GTA 5, for instance. Or do a lot of people enjoy? Or do a lot of people recently enjoy playing, so guys, what do you call it? Anything else with its franchise or its industry by playing Red Dead Online? I mean, I've seen a lot of people play it. People are having a lot of fun with it. The same with Grand Theft Auto, for instance. You know, people doing whatever they want constantly. Normally, guys, and also neutral. But obviously, yes. It's just I never played a whole lot of GTA Online a long time ago, but it's been a while for me. You know, I had a lot of fun. You know, I was bored, and I didn't feel like playing anything else but that anymore. So I wanted to get into more sports and RPGs. That's why I'm a hardcore badass when it comes to role-playing games by far. I mean, I know who I am constantly. You know, I've been into that genre for a long time, since I was a kid. You know, I never get bored with RPGs at all. I never do. But same with sports. Even though I want to go back to playing baseball again. When I went into GTA Online, I saw cars flying full of cheaters. Yeah. You know, a lot of scammers, a lot of cheaters, a lot of people that don't let anything else down constantly for it. You know, people are going with either direction they want to, you know, really want to begin with, you know. I mean, people get bored with one game to the next. You know, not knowing what to do, not knowing what they're supposed to do, for the most part of it. But, I mean, people same old game 24/7. You know, people get tired. Kind of like going to the bathroom every once in a while and knowing what's going to happen, or what needs to be a consolation prize. But if you guys look at it, it's all good with a lot of favoritism, popularity, and also in a national reality. Let's really sponsor it. All right, guys. Next up. Bethesda did release a schedule published online. As Bethesda did release a schedule, guys, has been leaked from Microsoft, from a document from Microsoft. So, guys, we're not going to be expecting to do Elder Scrolls 6 until years to come. So we won't be expecting that, I think, for the next couple more years. Maybe until the PS6 comes out, or whatever the next Xbox console comes in as well. But I mean, we're not going to be receiving the PS6 until the next 5 years from now. Nice pickup. There he goes, guys. Down the scoop and down to the box. Save deposit box for these guys. But obviously, yeah. I mean, they are announcing something useful for Insanes. And that's what they're pretty much doing. Doing something to handle. So basically, yeah, I'm not gonna read that one. So basically, guys, if people are gonna be questioning when they're gonna be expecting Elder Scrolls 6, that's it won't be out until the next 3 years. Not 3 years, guys, but if not 5 years going into the PS6. But obviously, going into the next 3 years from now. So I do expect that game to be interesting. It might be the next game of the year. I mean, people don't know that. People don't know their honest opinions well enough. You know? I mean, whether if the power's gonna be big enough, whether if the popularity's gonna be good enough for it. I mean, I don't know. I mean, everybody's gonna be entitled to anything they want to wish for from the eyes of the Lord. Have a lot of wishes, but it's kind of like if people are talking to the genie. If it was in Aladdin, if you look at it, people only get 3 wishes. I mean, 4 wishes is not good, but 3 wishes are enough. You know, just to have somebody love each other. You know, bring somebody back from heaven. You know, bringing back somebody from down below or something. But yeah, I mean, obviously it's not even a threat, to be honest. Well, guys, right now somebody just took a police car for a minute. I'm gonna go ahead and start bringing a tank. You know, making sure there's not anything else forsaken on the next part of it, or the next paragraph. So, it's something that's more to self-consider. Whatever they want to do next ahead of it, or not being ahead of schedule. Well, guys, speaking of ahead of schedule, guys, can check out the official release date trailer for the new Shadows of Doubt, Cheaters, and Liars. Well, people are just calling that game, for instance. It's called Shadows of Doubt, guys. Shadows of Doubt, Cheaters, and Liars. Where people cheat, people lie on conversations. Well, people don't call it as a lie, but people know how to really change. Between their mindsets, their landscapes, you know, their health, their love life, what job they're working at it, pretty much as a long distance priority or something. But anything else is more crystal clear. Well, guys, the new events unfold, new sign down, sleep token, bad wolves. Well, Muscle and Wyatt as a active rock group, they got good music. Muscle and Wyatt, guys, I do like. That group is a little more likable for me. Sign Down is good. I haven't listened to Sleep Token. I mean, Sleep Token is not too bad. Cold Orange is good too. Which, I do have to say it, guys. Rest in peace, Bray Wyatt. Rest in peace, Wyndham Rotunda. I mean, what Cold Orange did, playing the one entrance theme for Bray Wyatt, if you look at it. And he honestly did. You know, not anybody else would have more to consider nowadays. Yeah, guys, if we look at it, we also have Foundry. Another Days Dawn is not too bad either. Hey, Startala, the daughter of Gangsman Sale. How you doing? I do miss you, Startala. Make a lot shout out to you today with our impressive, popular, awesome community. Remember, guys, like and share the stream on our social media. Remember, guys, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. All I'm going to say, guys, from now on is social media, which is pretty much easier said than done. Now this game, guys, called Shadows of Doubt, is a title with cheaters and liars. The release date trailer itself, it does go on to say the following. It is an immersive sandbox detective stealth game, guys, that is set in a sci-fi Norse city of crime and corruption It's only being developed by Core-powered games. Players must embody a private investigator and take on jobs to earn cash on their path to catching a serial killer. Now, the first major content, guys, is an update for the game, and they are introducing to the game called Cheaters and Liars. The free update adds an investigating an affair of a whole new type of investigation to explore. Now, the free content update, guys, for Shadows of Doubt will be launching a week from yesterday. It's going to be coming out in 6 days on Steam on September 25th. Now, I haven't ever played that one, but I have heard Shadows of Doubt is not too bad of a game. How you been today, Sartala? I do miss you in the chat. Guys, with our 429 mods and our followers, our Pablo Lodge community is the best place to fit in. Like and subscribe stream, guys. Follow and share it on the social media. SOCIALMEDIT. Social media. Alright, guys, Nintendo is the prime asset for us in gaming. As Phil Spencer, the minister, the head minister, guys, the one and only, Phil Spencer, guys, the Xbox boss today, he said buying Nintendo would be a career moment. Now why would Xbox try to buy Nintendo, for instance? Now, people know how much it's going to really be worth. So, there is an email, guys, that reveals Xbox really wants to buy Nintendo. I mean, what are they going to do with Nintendo? I mean, are they bringing Halo games? Are they going to be bringing Destiny games? I mean, the only gaming company that makes that sort of thing, with Bungie, guys, and I mean, with Destiny and Halo, for example, or maybe Metal Gear Solid, for example. Bungie, I mean, it's only Bungie. Bungie does go to PlayStation, but Xbox does not. I mean, it really doesn't for satisfaction guaranteed, but, I mean, I was thinking, how many people really want to be excited to see Phil Spencer buy Nintendo? It would be like a badass move, but, you know, that's to name a few. If people want to buy something with Nintendo, you know, with Mario, Luigi, with Star Fox, with the Legend of Zelda, you know, any buttload of stuff. I mean, I don't think they would be crossing the line that much. I mean, I'm not saying they are constantly, but if they really wanna buy Nintendo and bring it to Xbox, it's gonna be hard to find. You know, it's gonna really be hard to think if they really wanna, you know, have a lot of money to really punch in. You know, it doesn't have a lot of spending to deal with or have a lot of confirmation on it. I don't know if it's gonna be happening or not, but I think it'll be down the road, maybe in the future if we get next year's E3. I think that would just be the shocking news. If people from Xbox if they really want to have an opportunity to buy Nintendo, it all depends on Tetsuya Nomura. Or based on the creator guys from Nintendo. I mean, people can really negotiate between company to company. Negotiate stuff in return, and have not anything else but an old-timer. Not anything else forsaken, but we'll see. I mean, if Phil Spencer wants to do that well enough, Xbox needs to have a lot of money in their scale. You know, does it really think about it if they want to buy Nintendo, to buy them as a company and bring it to Xbox? I mean, if people want to bad enough, then, I mean, people get the last say. The creators between Nintendo and Xbox. You know, I mean, only the two companies can make a deal. And have a nice sizable deal. How much they really want to buy from a company. But we'll see. Alright, guys, you guys can check out the review for the new Pain Hustlers as we get into top stories today. And honestly, I don't know. I mean, if people on Xbox really wanna buy Nintendo that bad, they're talking about spending fucking, I think, over millions of dollars. Maybe over $2 million or something. Well, Nintendo doesn't, they don't have thousands, I mean, they have thousands of dollars, you know, just to make games, for games, and, you know, the games that could really be, or what they really are. But, I mean, I doubt Xbox is really going to do anything. I mean, if they are going to be buying Nintendo to the process, then they may as well try to not bury anything. I mean, they're not going to really bury the other ones. I mean, I doubt they're going to really bury Destiny, Halo, or whatever. Once Halo, guys, is not on Nintendo. It's not on the Switch. I mean, people would be talking about if Mario's going to interact with Xbox, or interact with Star Fox, or interact with Sonic. I mean, I don't know if Xbox would really have anything towards Star Fox or anything much to deal with otherwise. But, you know, everybody's entitled to their own honest opinion. Do people want to see? Do people really honestly want to see Xbox buy Nintendo down the road? I mean, they're talking about a buttload of money. I mean, they can pretty much damn well please to do whatever they want, but, you know, it's going to be a matter of time before we wrap everything up this year. I mean, it would be an exciting surprise. It would be an unforgettable surprise, guys, if Phil Spencer wants to praise the opportunity to really buy Nintendo out of their hands. It's kind of like PlayStation, guys, buying Bungie and Halo, for example. You know, I mean, if people have the money to buy a company, they can do whatever they please. They can do exactly whatever kind of crap they want. I mean, I don't think everything else would last forever. You know, I'm not saying if people would really buy Nintendo, but the question is, why? Why would they? I mean, why would they try to brag about something with Xbox interacting with Nintendo? You know, that's going to be the only newsworthy question on it. I mean, that's the only thing. Well, guys, Paint Hustlers, 5 out of 10. I don't know who's in this movie. I doubt Steve Carell is in the movie. We all know, guys, he's not. He's not in the movie, but nothing else would really be unforgettable or unreachable on something. Alright, guys, Venom 3 speculation. They do mount after the deleted Sony video that pits Tom Hardy against Topher Grace. Topher Grace, guys, Topher Grace did recently play as Venom. Before he recently became as Venom, he became Edward Brock Jr. It was way before Tom Hardy took over the role of Edward Brock Jr. as Venom, as this one phenom. You know, as this one Spider-Man figure, which Venom is going to be in Spider-Man 2, guys, by far. And the same with anything else according to plan, but so there is a lot of speculation between Topher Grace and Tom Hardy. Well, there is going to be a Spider-Man 4 next year, bringing the return of Tobey Maguire. And I haven't read much about the stupid strikes, actor strike, guys, and also the writer strike. I know it's not going to be ending this year, coming out of companies. You know, TV shows to companies and also movie to companies. So it's going to be a little more than a while before we get anything else in the system. So, you know, just to have a strong benefit, have something to hold out and whatnot, or do whatever is going to be on their minds, between their minds. As long as it's not even twisted, not even causing chaos enough. You gotta know when enough is never enough, guys. Does it have these strikes be done? I want that set to be done pretty soon. It's us. People have always been tired of waiting. You know, week after week after week after week. So that's to see when the damn strikes are gonna be done. Guys, you got 2 strikes: writer strike and director strike. You know, people leaving the desks people leaving their tables, you know. I mean, for a lot of people, it's not quite right for them to quit and also exit it. You know, exit whatever they've got to work on. You know, if people can try to not want to complain on anything. As far as anything else is not correct. Alright guys, next up. Well guys, we're going to have one last article today. Xbox Leak does reveal a potential gaming mouse and keyboard. So Xbox is going to have a suitable idea this time around. And what they've got in hand. What do they have in hand, guys, today? Well, and it's got its own touchboard. Kind of like using a mouse on a computer or a laptop, if we look at it. Well, as people made them back in the 1970s, maybe like 1980s. I mean, people used to use typewriters for a long time. And, I mean, people had no internet, people had no television that much, especially when it comes to black and white, you know, miracle color. But people used to, I mean, people suddenly used to do typewriters. You know, typewriters, you know, there were not a lot of cars back then. You know, people riding in horses, people riding in, you know, carriages and whatnot, but, I never once used a typewriter, you know, when I was growing up. I never used one, and I never really had something to accomplish with it. It's also, guys, when people used to write books, people write books, people write movies. I mean, based on movies and the books, based on comics or anything, people would just use typewriters for any desk space that they use. You know, just go in Solitude, or the way Brian Griffin from Family Guy writes books. You know, talk about books on a typewriter, on pretty much on a laptop. You know, and the stuff he's written are pretty much funny, but not any nonsense. You know, not to make a lot of sense and festivity, or anything else with a lot of energy, upgrade, and depending what the stuff is about, to be honest. I mean, about anything. I mean, you got Faster Than the Speed of Love. It was recently one of the early seasons from Family Guy, and then number 2. Was it, want it, do it. It was, people may have a lot of sense what that really is, or what it may not have been, but everybody's entitled to their honest opinion, you know? You know, everybody's entitled to anything. It's kind of like having its own pet store. To have anything else really not vanquish on anything else all of a sudden. But, I mean, if we're talking about books, if you're talking about writing, you know, writing games on books, like for example, guys, Pokemon, Yu-Gi-Oh, anything, Bakugan. Now, people have anything they want to write. I mean, people can write about anything. As long as they got the fingers, they got the tools, they got a computer or a typewriter. People can write about mostly anything. As long as people feel the right to make anything. You know, something creative, something awesome. Something that people will never forget, you know? You know, doing something that's more solitude, you know, it's really hard for a lot of people. You know, people writing in books, people taking autographs and whatnot, but, you know, back in our day, people used to recently use typewriters before they became the laptops, before they became to computers. I mean, people know that, for example. Guys, I've never had a typewriter in my entire life. I never have, but you know, typewriters, they don't make them anymore, as much as I recall. Well, guys, one last article. I don't think that, I mean, this game might be stupid, apparently. It's D-Day for the Blu-ray fans. Today, guys, they're calling a game called Bluey. It gets a trailer and a release date. They do have an inside scoop on that. I'm gonna go ahead and read it to you guys real quick. As soon as I get these cops out of my signal. I'm not gonna shoot you guys. I'm just gonna go after the officers. It's kind of like watching cops as a funny moment. But yeah, I mean, if we look at it, people would not say yes or no. Between any crisis. And we got him, guys. First sight of a lifetime. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, helicopter. So the game itself, guys, is called Bluey. It will be releasing, guys, on the Nintendo Switch, the PS5, PS4, Xbox, and on Steam on November 17th. If it's based on Blue's Clues, then no. I'm not gonna play a game like that. But guys, I'm in the RP. You guys understand? I'm in the RPGs now. I'm in RPGs, turn-based RPGs, advanced RPGs, or combat RPGs. I'm more into that sort of thing. Normally what I am between sports and anything. Oh, I got sue this guy Soda. I'm going to duke him out real quick. If these guys really want to have fun with me, I can sue these guys part of limb from limb, partner to partner. Hold on, guys, I'm gonna go get this helicopter real quick. There you go. Top knots, guys. Do not land it on me. Do not let it on me. Thank you. Nothing else will really be spot on, guys, and people can take it to the next top one. So here's the thing about the video game, guys. It's called Bluey. It's not Blue's Clues, but if people would make a Blue's Clues game, it would be flat out trash. It would be. Kind of like going to Winter Wonderland, going to Orlando, Florida. But here's the thing about this game, guys. It's based on the popular children's TV show called Bluey. It features as Bluey, unlovable and ingestible blue hero dog who lives with her mom, dad, and her little sister by the name of Bingo. You guys can play up to 4 players. Hold on, guys. Hold on, guys. I had to pause that one bit. But you guys can play up to 4 players. I can play and explore faithfully recreated iconic locations, including, guys, Blue's home for the first time. The game does feature, guys, voice from the Bluey English speaking, featuring David McCormick and Melanie Zanetti. This game, guys, is coming out on November 17th. That game, guys, is coming out a week after Call of Duty MW3 is coming in. Call of Duty is gonna blast. To be honest, Call of Duty is gonna blast. That game's gonna blast the Blue video game. I will give the game probably a 5 out of 10. So that's to be honest with you guys. Pretty much for my popular large community in the that maybe. I mean, maybe not. It's just if I could have something that's more creative that makes a lot of sense on it, but I would suddenly have to say pass. Maybe say yes. Maybe say, go on to the next game. Obviously, if we're thinking about it, since we have a little extra time till November 17th, I would have to say no. The game would not be good for me. Bells and Tubby, how you doing? Make a love shout out, welcome. Well, alongside, guys, are 429 mods and our companions today. I want to say, guys, 9 times out of 10, if it was going to be based on Blue's Clues, then it's going to be a different story. And it obviously would too. Everybody else has something to really overcome. Have something that's more precise and whatnot. Just to be top notch on anything. People can play any game they want. It's just, people got to figure out what's really going to be next for them. If it's based on a TV show, guys, that's a different story that people would recommend. Have something heartfelt or anything that's more creative. But that right there, guys, ladies and gentlemen, you guys consider yourselves news. Highest thumbs up, guys, is 808. Fieldset, 1478. And my mods, what's you guys, is 429. So that's going to wrap everything up for today, guys. Final Fantasy 16 will be back next week. It will be back this coming Monday of next week. I did receive my new schedule this past Friday. That's to really involve everything and bond everything correctly. I do go back to work, guys, this coming Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. My love is not going to watch our regional champions, the Tigers, take on this Bryan team. But we are gonna be with each other on the 29th a week from this Friday. Doesn't always confirm it by any means necessary. So we will be jumping into that on that Friday. But on that, guys, next stream will probably be, probably tomorrow. Actually, maybe tomorrow, if not, once again. I might be back doing Skywalker this coming Thursday and Fridays. Same time, same channel. And followed by Final Fantasy 3 this coming Saturday and Sunday. Just to follow suit. I want to try to get as good as I can, guys. Do as good as I can with our popularity, and make sure we got everything else under control. Make sure that we got something strong, and keep everything else we're promoting as much as we can. So I may or may not live stream tomorrow, guys. If not, Skywalker will be heading our way this coming Thursday. This coming Thursday, guys, and hopefully Friday as well. If you guys want to catch more Vice City fun streams, it's every Tuesday and Wednesdays, guys, on its popularity. The popularity has been a little more powerful for us, pretty much on the schedule, and with our popular group, that's the largest of them all. Those who have something to begin and really survive. You guys can like and share the stream, and you guys can hit that like button, support button, and comment. Remember, guys, love, support, and respect is the key. The awesome and very creative and so popular POPULAR, with its pollution and knowledge is power. When we meet and greet, guys, new fine people that want to be interacting with each other. To know how we've got a popular community. We've got friends of the community. We've got over 429 mods of the community. My awesome popular channel, guys, has been so popular right now. Jack Dawson is the most aggressive, exciting, popular, amazing name of all time from Titanic. It really is. But anytime we manage, guys, to find newest people, all we need to do, guys, being the king on down, the female on down, or the man on down, that would be hands on deck. All we need to do, guys, is follow and share on social media. When we guys like and share the stream, follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. I have been on Twitter, guys, for over 5 and over 7 on YouTube. 5 and 7 is always 12 as an awesome milestone between two apps. Follow and share me out, guys. Jack Dawson on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. And Jack Dawson 93, guys, on Steam as much as you can. And also, guys, my Feeds of Love and I have been together for 2,411 days. 2411 exactly. Well, actually, I might be right or wrong, but you never know. But it has been 2411 today, guys. We'll all be getting married down the road, and everything else is more an exact personal proportion. But other than that, guys, remember, love, support, and respect is the key. Stay awesome and very creative and popular. And also, guys, knowledge is the key, or knowledge is power, whatever you look at it. Next stream will probably be, if I had to guess, I probably will be back on Thursday. If not, maybe tomorrow. Give you guys info. We do have our second week of bowling tonight. I did shoot a 130 last week, a 153. But I basically did do one game of practice. I did shoot a 180 string since I had some of the bowling tournament in front of me. I'm going to keep everything under control tonight. Keep it between first and second arrow. Not leave any bad shots. Not leave anything else normal or natural. Or anything else is more casual. But remember, guys, my high average is a 223. I've been bowling for over 21 years now, guys, and it's awesome reality check. My high single is a 205, and my high triple is a 370. I love the strike. I don't like the splits that much. Even though I sometimes convert them, oftentimes, or pretty much 5 or 6 times out of 10. That's pretty much bearing a burden, but I'm going to keep my good shots under my skin type. Pretty much on our footsteps. My love is looking to not have any distractions, but we will be with each other tonight. Just to really confirm everything else that's more sorted. But on that, guys, like and share the stream, meet and greet, and we watch videos in full. Like and share the stream, guys. Follow and share it with shoutouts if you want. On social media, guys, like and share the stream and follow it and share it. So like and share the stream, guys. Follow and share it on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and Reddit. So other than that, guys, you guys have a good rest of your Tuesday. Have a good rest of your Tuesday, guys. Have a good rest of your full day. I will see you guys either tomorrow again, or I might be back on Thursday for Skywalker. Every Thursday and Fridays, guys, is Skywalker. Same time, same channel, like usual. Better than normal, guys. Better than being talented. Be good to one another, be kind, and love one another. You guys have a good rest of your Tuesday. Stay awesome, creative, guys. Stay popular, stay awesome. And keep on liking and sharing the stream, guys. Like and share the stream, comment, share it, follow it, and tweet it out. With our awesome, exciting, wonderful popular group today. It's more larger and better than ever, like always. So you guys have a good rest of your Tuesday, and until then, I will see you guys in the next one.